you see it too. The numbers. Tell me, do you see what I see again? Tell me, do you see it too? The numbers. Tell me, do you see what I see again? Stop. Listen. Do you see the numbers too? Join.
Hey everybody, hope you're having a good day thus far and a decent weekend. Of course, we are back with another Masonic Media Breakdown and Digest, and of course we'll go through it together and to see if we see anything, any of the same hallmarks, and if there's anything tangible. You know, is there anything tangible? Fuck, you know. So again, if you're new here, what we do is basically show you how ritualistically scheduled and rolled out the given reality is to us every single day by understanding the simple code and practice of Gematria. As soon as you understand the simple practice and script that runs within the practice, you can truly see how the powers that shouldn't be manipulate, orchestrate, and mock, and you know, play with your emotions, insight, you know, violence, racism, doom and gloom, depression, in its layered, multifaceted, simultaneously running format. Excuse me. So what we got today? We got Star's Fury, Linford Christie, who is a used to be a 100-meter runner back in the day. I remember him growing up. I used to run a bit of a 100 and 200 relay. Big up Richard Lewis. Back in the day, sports day and all that type of stuff. Not just with sports day though, actually. But actually with the P class, I remember we used to go up to 2 in Beck. Anyway. So Linford Christie accuses Met Police of institutional racism. And if you really, again, if you know, before we continue, you know, the systematic racism, the systematic this and that, the system that they use, which is causing, you know, which is the blindside thing that's causing the most confusion that you don't realize what's causing the confusion. Again, the inception of the mind and all that jazz, which I usually say, this is it. This simple practice, the spell behind the spelling. Again, the old name for God is tetragrammaton. Key part of that is grammar. Dialect, linguistics, language. Again, dialect, Hegelian dialect, and their bullshit rhetoric that they come out with and use time and time again. So anyway, Linford Christie accuses Met Police of institutional racism. Note that is emphasized. Institutional racism after 2 black athletes stopped and handcuffed. Let's see where this goes. So here's Linford's tweet. 2 of my athletes were stopped by the police today. Both international athletes, both parents of a 3-year-old baby who was with them, and both handcuffed outside of their home. Can Cressida Dick, you know, that policewoman there, or anyone, please explain to me what justification the Met Police officers had in assaulting the driver, taking the mother away from her baby, all without one piece of personal protective equipment, PPE, and then calling the sniffer dog unit to check the car over. Was it the car that was suspicious, or the black family in it, which led to such a violent confrontation? Finally, an accusation of the car smelling of weed, but refusing to do a roadside drug test. This is not the first time this has happened. Second time in 2 months, he's saying. I'm sure nigger or negra, one of them is 22. Got the 2 months. Second time in 2 months. And then you've got 2 people like the couple with their 3-year-old, yeah, or a 3-month-old, and then obviously the 2 parents. Well, actually, I'm sure Negro's a nigga 23, and there's a 32 as well. We'll get to it in a sec. So anyway, second time in 2 months, Linford Christie is saying, and I'm sure it won't be the last. But this type of abuse and power and institutionalized racism cannot be justified or normalized any longer. And then of course we've got the hashtag for Black Lives Matter, BLM, and hashtag Met Police Racist. This came on July 4th. He put out the tweets. Again, whether the story is real, not real, or a mix of true lies, understand the captions used, timestamps. Note the 23. I just spoke about 23. 2 parents and 32. 2 parents and a 3-year-old. I'm sure niggas 23 or 32. There's a 22 in there as well. As I said, second time in 2 months. But you know, you just gotta wonder. You know, alongside with those that are just, you know, that be an organic type of situation, you got to then also think, okay, how many of these are kind of, you know, more than kind of staged to again incite violence or racism, whatever the case may be, terrorism, whatever the case, be it, you know, fluid agenda, you know, hence why you've got all these types of shows and programs, and even the school curriculum. I'm sure they're trying to change it up to accommodate the new wave, what they got going on for like the last 5 years now. So again, you know, does he get the Batman phone? You know, does he get a special text? He's got like a Batman phone under some clear glass that rings, right? You got to send out this text. Or does a handler come and bring the phone? It's got the text on the phone. And it's just got a special message, you know what I mean? The Svengali handler comes. Or, if the, you know, again, or is it just him getting that message directly? As I said, I'm just speculating, obviously, I'm not a fly on the wall, but you got to wonder. So, you know, is he just getting the text? Right, you've got to put out this message on this time and say this and that. Or, as you got the overseeing handlers, the Svengali that control his phone, or his not his actual phone, but his social media. Do you know what I mean? So here's the officers. So let's get now to the meat. I just wanted to start off with that, just so you know, give a bit of backstory, because I know I usually just kind of catch the highlight points. So, interesting, he's born 2nd of April. Huge number that gets stamped on black people. The 42s, woo! That's been trending for a long time. Years, decades. many, many decades. I mean, we're in 2020 now, so... You know, Jackie 42, the baseball player, probably played 42 games. You had the Cosby Show, the Huxtables equals 42. You had the show with Martin Lawrence from Bad Boys, with the movie with Martin Lawrence. He was in the show called Martin. As I always say, Martin does equal 42, so that's an organic given. You know, but in the show, they even put him in the house, 42. And myriads, a whole list that goes with that 42. Of course, Black History Month in February in England. The only month in any cipher that equals to 42 is February. Again, Negroes, slavery. Again, it ends on the 59th day of the year. You know, Negro again, slave. And all these type of derogatory terms and more all equal 59. Again, Black History Month ends on the 59th day of the year. They say age got discovered in the Belgian Congo in Africa. Belgian Congo 59, AIDS 59. You got Motown Records, the classic, you know, soul American music label. And of course, establishing 59. Rasta equals 59. Even that 60 as well. One of those slaveries, niggers or Negroes, definitely I'm sure equals 60. Now note race war equals 33, right? Oh, quickly, I forgot to say, when I mentioned Jackie the baseball player, you know, you had the Black Panther guy that played him in the movie. I haven't seen the film. The film's called Jackie. We even covered him recently with some charity thing he's trying to do with the Black Lives Matter thing, so catch that video if you haven't already. No doubt it will be in the George Floyd playlist. But again, you know, Black Panther 213, Black History Month 213, Nigger 213, Death 213. Of course, always remembering Tupac dying 213 days after the release of his last album, which came out on February 13th via drive-by shooting 213, and the rest that goes with that. Unbelievable. So, race war 33, right? 3 months and 3 days from April 2nd to yesterday with the tweet and the police thing that was going on. What are the odds? This year, leap year, his birthday is 93rd day. Usually it should be April 3rd, I'm sure, which is the 93rd day of the year on a normal year. But as I say, this year is a leap year. Again, another huge number stamped on black people. 93. Huge one. Sure, Malcolm X and Martin Luther King, the only day they met was the 93rd day of the year. April 3rd. So race war 33, right? Is there any more? Of course, you can see the 93 days without it checked. But is there anything else? 13 weeks and 2 days. Oh, and no, remember the 213 I said just a moments ago, about a minute back? 213th prime is 1303. Drop the 0. 133, like 13 weeks and 3 days. But is there any more? Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. Bingo, people are getting ready. Oh! Oh! Yes! You see? Oh, yes. 13 weeks and 2 days, like 132. Linford Christie full name, 132. Collection time, bingo wings are flapping. Can feel the breeze in the facility. I'm just playing. So, is there anything else? Remember what he said now. South Fury Linford Christie accusers met police of institutional racism, emphasized, after 2 black athletes stopped and handcuffed. 13 weeks and 2 days. Anybody want to take a wild gander before we slide over? 3, 2, 1. Oh, of course, institutional racism, 132. Go figure. Yes, 13 weeks and 2 days. Right there. Right there, you say? Yeah. I think we have a clue, Watson. Does this coincide with the spell? Spell, you say? 2 black athletes, 93. So we've got the 93 days. This year, leap year, his birthday is on the 93rd day. Unbelievable. 60 as well. He's born in 1960. Linford Christie, 92 as well. Riot equals 92. Think about LA riots, Rodney King. 93. Woo! Also, 3 months, 2 days. 3-month-old baby and 2 parents. Remember Negro 32 or something like that? Negro 32 and 22. Second time in 2 months. Remember, you see? There's the 59. We spoke about that. February 28th, the 59th day of the year. But are you seeing this now? Oh, of course. Plural. 84 as well. Institutional racism. Negroes, 84. You got the 33. Race war, 33. What was the other 33 that we had in conjunction? Oh, yeah. It was the date, wasn't it? 3 months, 3 weeks, 3 days or something like that. Hold up, what was it? Let's be fully concise. 3 months. I did slightly say it, actually. And I paused myself just to double check. And then I said the 3 weeks, if you heard it. Anyway. And remember, Negroes 42 is born, as I've already mentioned this anyway, he's born April 4th. And of course, Saturn, Zionism, Mason, Freemasonry, Jesuit 42. I love this tune. Right, I mean, what can I say? Oh, Stars Fury equals 60. As I say, I'm sure nigger or one of those is 60. I'm definitely slavery, slave, one of them. He's born in 60. He's got that thing in America as well. Oh man, what are they called again? Oh man, I'm gonna have to refresh on the Nipsey Hussle. Is it called the 60s? The name of them? Oh man, I can't remember the name. Something with all them, like the Cripsy type of stuff, all of that, excuse me. Anyway, let's continue. So yeah, Stars Fury, I mean, what can I say? Even the 39 in there. Like 93. And the 96, Race War 69. Yeah, so I think that's another nail in the coffin. Via their own, admissions as always. Again, it's not like I've photoshopped all of this. The entire Gematria community, yeah, with their photoshopping, all these supposed Gematria receipts. No, that's not the case. We are not twisted individuals when it comes to truth. Authentic truth. Again, measurable, observable, repeatable. Now, police officers stopped car in West London and detained a couple while searching for weapons. The man appeared distressed. Oh, the woman, appeared distressed as she was detained leaving her baby in the car. Notice all for foundation with the pictures. And of course, death as well. At death's door, number 4. Mandarin Chinese, when they say 4, it sounds like the number 4. And yeah, that's superstitious out there. That's why OnePlus didn't even make a OnePlus 4 with the phones, the phone company. So yeah, I think that's pretty much wrapped up. Weapons 39, 93, 96, 30 and 33. Hold up. Stars Fury 39. 96, Weapons 96, 39, you see? Weapons 33, Race War 33. Right. Also mentioned in well, actually I already wrote this. I mean, I already read what he wrote, excuse me. But on that part of it, it must be done another tweet or something. But anyway, saying accusation of the car smelling of weed but refusing to do a... Oh no, I did read that in there. Excuse me. see it, it's down there. Just making sure. Right. So here's Linford Christie. Again, institutionalized racism. Emphasizing under the picture, 26-year-old woman and a 25-year-old man. Is it race 27 or right 26? I think right's 26. Writing's 92. Sit around 125, of course, the Lima 125. Chaos 26 as well, back to the age. And of course, do you know what? I don't even have to go that far, it's alright. Alright, so when did this go on? Yesterday? 4th of July, right? Here we have a sprinter, or an ex-sprinter, 100-meter sprinter, of course, Linford Christie. Now imagine, 4/7, 4/7, 4th of July, right? Remember, Independence Day 74, Holiday 74, and all the other 74s that go with why it's called, you know, Independence Day, 4th of July. Anyway, look, we've got the 56 in there, of course, George Floyd, Black Lives Matter equals 56, George Floyd equals 65, Black Lives Matter equals 65 and 56. President, government, White House and all that stuff, 52. Anyway, the 119, George Floyd equals 119. All the 119s within that situation. And of course, the riddle with 9/11 itself, happening in the month of Gemini, twins, twin towers and all that stuff. And of course, murdered he was. And others. Remember, we had the one in Paris a couple of days after. And of course, surrounding cases, the Wendy's, Rashad Brooks or something like that. Can't remember the name. Breonna Taylor, I think it was as well. Shot in her home. But anyway, murder 79, death 97. So again, what are the odds? You let me know in the comments. And of course, if you've got any other stories or movies, or, you know, in conjunction with a movie or something, or whatever the case, or music, or whatever you might be, you know, clocking onto, pop it in the comments, let me know. Many hands make light work, and together we can see the bigger picture. Faster, easier. So, legendary sprinter. I mean, do I even have to say anything? 93, come on. And 96. Weapons 96, Stars Fury 96. Unbelievable. Sprinter 97, Linford Christie 97. I think that's pretty solidified. Again, 93 days. It said the vehicle was stopped in Lanhill Road, W9. The driver initially refused to get out of the vehicle. Right. Hmm. 69. Race War 69. And remember, that is the reverse of 96 with Weapons and the Stars Fury. But again, you know, Race War 69. 57 as well, Stars Fury 57. Of course, Scottish Rite Freemasonry. All the orders that run within, you know, the police network and stuff like that. Fraternal Order of Police equals 119. Again, George Floyd 119. And all the rest of the 119s. Again, if you're new here, check out the playlist for that. And get up to speed. And of course, the coronavirus stuff and all relevant playlists. Alright guys, catch you on the next one. Homeless, fat, mother, love and power. Spread love and light. Hashtag don't be a basic beast brainer. And of course, give gracious gratitude, but take no shit.